Life is a journey of unexpected twists and turns, where seemingly disconnected events eventually lead us to a greater understanding of ourselves. Today, I want to share three stories from my life. Stories of resilience, passion, and the pursuit of meaning. The first story, connecting the dots. From the very beginning, my life was marked by uncertainty. My biological mother, an unwed graduate student, made the difficult decision to put me up for adoption. She was determined that I should be raised by college-educated parents. However, fate had other plans. The couple initially chosen to adopt me backed out at the last minute, leaving my future hanging in the balance. Fortunately, another couple on the waiting list eagerly welcomed me into their lives, promising my birth mother that I would one day go to college. 17 years later, I fulfilled that promise and enrolled in an expensive institution. But after 6 months, I felt lost, unable to see the value in my education. I was spending my working-class parents' life savings without a clear direction. So, I made a bold decision. I dropped out. Leaving college wasn't easy. I slept on friends' floors, collected Coke bottles for food money, and walked miles to get a decent meal. But dropping out gave me the freedom to follow my curiosity. I stumbled into a calligraphy class, learning about typography, serif and sans serif fonts, and spacing. It seemed impractical at the time, yet 10 years later, when designing the first Macintosh computer, everything I had learned about typography became essential. At the time, I couldn't see how the dots would connect, but looking back, it was clear. This experience taught me that we must trust that life's dots will connect in the future. Believing in that gives us the confidence to follow our hearts, even when the path seems uncertain. The second story, love and loss. I was fortunate to discover my passion early in life. At 20, I co-founded Apple in my parents' garage. In 10 years, Apple grew into a $2 billion company with thousands of employees. Then, at 30, I was fired. How do you get fired from a company you started? As Apple expanded, we hired someone to help lead the company. Eventually, our visions clashed, and the board sided with him. I was devastated. Publicly humiliated, I felt I had let down an entire generation of entrepreneurs. I even considered leaving Silicon Valley, but something kept me going. I still loved what I did. The rejection freed me to start over. Over the next 5 years, I built Next, founded Pixar, and met the love of my life. Pixar went on to revolutionize animation with, and in a twist of fate, Apple acquired Next, bringing me back to the company I had started. Getting fired turned out to be a blessing in disguise. The weight of success was replaced with the freedom of a new beginning. This experience reinforced an invaluable lesson. Love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep searching, never settle. True passion makes life's challenges worth facing. The third story, death. When I was 17, I read a quote. It left an indelible mark on me. Since then, I've looked in the mirror every morning and asked, if the answer was for too many days in a row, I knew something had to change. Remembering that we will die is a powerful tool for making life's biggest decisions. It strips away fear, pride, and doubt, leaving only what truly matters. We are all on borrowed time, and understanding this should inspire us to follow our intuition. No one wants to die, yet death is life's greatest invention. It clears the old to make way for the new, and right now, thee is you. But someday you will be the old and life will move on. This reality is harsh but liberating. Your time is limited. Don't waste it living someone else's life. Follow your heart, trust your intuition, and have the courage to forge your own path. Conclusion. Stay hungry, stay foolish. These three stories, connecting the dots, love and loss and death, have shaped my journey. They've taught me that passion, trust, and resilience are key to a meaningful life. We can't always predict how things will unfold, but by following our hearts, we create our own paths. So as you navigate your own journey, remember,